Hi everyone, and welcome to the Trader's Edge closing bell report here on TCM. Big mistake. If anybody was expecting the market to close the week in a calm manner, it didn't happen. If you're looking at the chart of the S&P, at one point during the lunch session we traded on the biggest volume bars all day, as low as 583, and then we reversed and traded higher with a beautiful uptrending channel. Take a look at this beautiful channel. Not like the beautiful bill. This beautiful channel actually was a positive one. Very surprising in terms of the super accurate price action. We went from 580 near 583 to 591. That's an $8 move. That's 1.3% roughly. So we eliminated all the losses. Now we're kind of drifting a bit lower after 4 p.m. but let's call the close flat on the S&P 500. The Nasdaq a bit lower now at point. You'll see the chart in a minute. Hold on a second. That's the Nasdaq, pretty much the same intraday chart, and an amazing move from the lows. That move was of course on another negative tariffs speculation that the US government is going to impose some additional trade tariffs on China with regard to US technology. I guess it was just a rumor. So we went and closed basically all the losses in the Nasdaq as well. The surprise loser, two surprise losers in the Nasdaq, and that's it remains to be seen why. Nvidia and Tesla both closing down 3%. The star of the week, Nvidia, now I think it eliminated all the gains from the earnings report. So it started the earnings report I think at 134. Now it's at 135, traded over 142. Yeah, and Tesla probably weekly car sales. I'm not sure exactly again what's going on there, or the tariffs. Again, remains to be seen, but there's plenty of time to discuss it over the weekend. So Tesla and Nvidia down 3%. On the positive side, and one of the most amazing charts that you can see is the intraday reversal in Palantir. Palantir was super strong in the morning session. You can see this steady climb. I think we talked about it during the lunch session. And then the stock comes from the highs, almost tests the lows, and still has the power to reverse again from the lows. And hold on a second, guys, and close near all-time highs, I think. Yeah, almost touching all-time highs. That's Palantir. Observe this magic move, and then obviously this super crazy move with the biggest volume bar all day. This I think clearly on some news. Doesn't seem like anything else. The move started basically 5 minutes or 6 minutes before the close, or some news, or maybe some other type of options action. I don't know. So the best volume bars in Palantir coming into the close, into the last 10 minutes. That's something that we don't see very often. Maybe because of it's the end of the quarter. Having said that, who cares? I mean, if you're looking for trades in Palantir, there were a couple of magic moves. Here, this 125 reversal long, then it went to 126, and then this breakout, a cup and handle over 129, and wow, this was if there anybody was trading Palantir today, a great trading day for this stock out of I'm guessing out of nowhere, especially taking into account this near $10 pullback or $8 pullback from the highs almost to the lows and back to the highs on a Friday. That shows the power of the US equity market, and you know, these are type of trades that we haven't seen before. I don't remember seeing a stock moving from the lows to the highs, back to the lows, when each move is 4 to 5%, maybe 6% actually, this move, and then reversing back to the highs again in the same in the same session. Wow, that's wild stuff. So we're gonna close the week obviously positive on both indexes, thanks to that eventually that Tuesday gap up over the weekend. Now let's take a look at some additional winners today. We have Robinhood. It's gonna close up 3%, and I think this stock is alongside Palantir going to break all-time highs. I know what regarding Robinhood, I'm not sure that it's all-time highs, but maybe, but definitely is gonna break this consolidation at the highs of the year. You can see it. So those who like the idea, look for a trade here early next week, assuming we don't gap down or anything like that. We can easily gap up, and then you have to chase it. So that's Robinhood. Also pretty much like Palantir, running into the close. I guess if it's Robinhood, that has nothing to do with Palantir, it should be probably option expiration action. Again, I'm not following the market, the options market, but it's a possibility. Anyway, looks the chart looks pretty much like the chart of PLTR. On the negative side, let's take a look couple of minutes on Nvidia and Tesla. No, nothing, no action into the close in Nvidia. Actually, it traded as low as 132. Yeah, basically the stock closed the earnings gap. Wow. And Tesla also a weak close. Yeah, let's show again Nvidia closing the gap that was at 1.7% over earnings. You can see, guys, this 2 red days. Basically, we started over 142 just when was it? 36 hours ago in the pre-market. Actually, less than 26. It was 24 plus 6. Yeah, let's call it 36. Okay, so earnings. There are no earnings here. So the earnings effect. Basically, we can scratch it and nothing, as if nothing happened. So shame on Nvidia. I was expecting the stock to continue to the highs of the year. Not happening, at least not right now. Timing is also important. Obviously, if there are talks about technology and China, Nvidia is a top dog there, and most likely investors feel like this is the the first place, maybe alongside Tesla, that's gonna get hurt. So that's a good enough reason to see this mini pullback in Nvidia and the 3% sell-off in Tesla into the not into the close, into the close of the week. Yeah, over the weekend, guys, I'm gonna post a report on the most amazing move, I don't want to say ever, but one of the most amazing moves ever, SBT, and the report of the best trades of the week. Palantir definitely is going to be on that report. Maybe some small caps. Eventually, the stock that we discussed in the morning session, gap on the weak side, stayed there. I'm looking at the losers list. Let me actually bring it in. Just to recap the losers, to the SMMT, down nearly 30%. That short is not short. That stock is not shortable. A gap started down 15, ended up down 20. REGN, big negative announcement there on some drug failure, and that's pretty much it in terms of important stocks that took a big dive. SATS closed down 12 after being down 20, so reversed nearly 8% intraday. On the positive side, HIMS doing very well again today. ULTA, ULTA, I talked about it during the lunch session, and Zscaler, but again nothing. There are no dominant, other than Palantir up 7. There are not dominant, super important stock that delivered anything double digit into the close of the week. PLTU and PLTGR and PTIR maybe are Palantir ETFs. Palantir ETFs. And regarding the continuation into next week, MYD, I see here a super strong close, and that's pretty much it. Okay, guys, thanks a lot for being here so late with us. I wish you a very long and calm weekend. Follow our reports. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you next week.